Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host, Chris Dices, and we're here to talk about that game, Miitomo. Miitomo. The first smartphone game that's being released by Nintendo. Who would have thought that that would happen? Hell has frozen over, finally. Nintendo has decided to dip its toes into the smartphone world of mobile phone games. Is it good or bad? Well, by the look of things, and of course I haven't played the game because it's only released in Japan, and I know that people worldwide have bought it, through different ways, and you can find that out elsewhere on the internet. But the game is pretty much a communicational game by the look of it, by what they described. It's very much like a Q&A sort of game, asking questions and getting answers from your friends, your other me's. To me, like when I first saw it, it looked like a me game. But when I saw some of the more quirky things, such as one of the features is sort of a photo making thing where you put funny dresses on and clothes and say funny things and foods and things like that. It's very Tamagotchi sort of life type game. The very quirky game that Nintendo released about a year or two ago. So it's definitely a vibe from that, which is very interesting. Your Mii's come in a robotic voice, which is very cool, and it is internet connected all the time, so it's always checking on things and stuff like that. And you can connect it to your social media, Facebook, Twitter, and your Nintendo Network ID. Yes, it's confusing. You've got Nintendo ID, you've got My Nintendo, you've got Nintendo account. Oh, they can't make things easy, can they? So there's different things like a Miitomo drop, which is like a sort of game, dropping down things and that. Have a look at it. You can dress up your Mii's, which looks really cool. And what else is there? Of course, it's a lot of the coins that you get and things are done by doing things and completing little activities in the game, or you can buy things with real currency. And I think I read somewhere that you can buy this is Australian dollars, up to like $90 to $100 worth of just coins, and then you can use that in the game. So this is quite big in terms of, if you spend $80, that is a full price game. But really interesting to see the mechanics of the game and looking at videos online. So I think that's where I will wrap up on it, because I think it's pretty much straightforward, and I think it'll do quite well in Japan, but I just get this little worried feeling that it might not completely catch on worldwide. It may be a very Nintendo-centric game, but, if they can promote it, and I think definitely Apple and Google will, because this is Nintendo. Nintendo is the world's most popular video game company, and there's a lot of money involved for those guys. So I think that they will definitely be helping out in that avenue. So I think it will generate some good money. I think it will. It will really depend on what those other 4 smartphone games will be. And I think it will feature a famous character, as they said a few months ago. So that's all the details I've got on that. I'm heading off, and I'll see you later on.